Today I want to talk about sales enablement and why it's important for SaaS sales teams. First and foremost, let's just define what the heck sales enablement is. Sales enablement is really equipping your sales team with content, training, data, information, anything that will help them sell. Tools, whatever it is, it's really helping them sell. So this is a good example of this is maybe like a blog post or a video that a salesperson can use in their follow-up email, or a case study they can share here. And one thing I get always asked is, who owns this? Who owns sales enablement? It's both sales and marketing folks. What I like to do is have a champion internally on both teams, and those champions, maybe it's 2 people, meet regularly to say, oh, we're working on this, or this is what we're doing, any feedback, what have you. So really, really important. Sales enablement is really, really simple. It could be a blog post, it could be a whole training manual, it could be data and enrichment to kind of focus on the right qualifications of a lead and whatnot. So let's talk about how to apply it to your business. First and foremost, use data, content, information to improve your process, right? So where can you include content in your process? Where can you leverage the data you're collecting, or more data that you can collect to, say, better qualify your leads, or tools to, say, better follow up, like Mailshake, or enrich your data to say, I know more information about this person, so I can do whatever, or some way to contact them on LinkedIn, or whatever it is. Ultimately, you can use data and content and to improve your process, and information to improve your process. Number 2, you can use data and that information to qualify your leads, or do some form of lead scoring. So, for example, you can use Clearbit enrichment or Vol-on-Over enrichment to enrich the data about your leads. Find out, like, if you have their name and email, maybe you can find out their phone number, their LinkedIn profile, their Twitter profile. And from there, you can better see what they do for a living, what they like to do for fun. But that's not the important part. You can also find out about what size company they are, their last funding round. So maybe they are the right size company, and you could say, okay, well, I'm going after these companies. I'm only going to say the companies are over 10 employees are the right fit. Whatever it is, ultimately you can use the data from enrichment to qualify your leads, or you can use data from when they use your product, or they become a free trial or freemium user, to say, oh, these are the most active leads, and therefore I'm going to close those folks instead of focus on all the leads. So ultimately, you use the data within your marketing team or your product team to then better sell, making your sales team more efficient and enabling them with data or information. And lastly, you can use your sales team and that give feedback and data and information from your sales folks to your marketing folks, right? So let's say I'll give you a concrete example. At Mailshake, people also want to understand what are other prospecting tools, or what are ways people can find and build a list. So Mailshake is an email platform, so you can reach out to folks, but people want to find people's email addresses, or the right people to find to email. And so people often ask that. So our marketing team has created plenty of content on how to find the right tools, how to find people through scraping, through Google, through LinkedIn. Ultimately, we have like 6 or 7 articles that our sales team can then use when somebody asks the question, how do I find information, right? So imagine on a sales call, somebody's like, oh, that's cool, I like your product, but I have a problem with this, building a list. And then the sales guy can follow up, or person can follow up after the fact with those articles. So super simple, not very sexy, but that's it. That's sales enablement in a nutshell, and a few ways you can leverage it.